G'day guys, I'm back in the Liberty tonight. I've picked up the STI yesterday from its 5-week warranty procedure. Don't know what the hell they did. I'll know on Monday. But I've got to make a video. I mean, same gearbox. No DCCD, but same gearbox, look. Listen to this car. Listen to this car. See, I've always driven, I've never once gotten a speeding fine in this car in 5 years because you feel the speed. That STI is just fucking deadly. It's like, it's just stupid. Like, I shouldn't have even chipped it because it just goes, like, even today when it felt like it wasn't going well, it really was. Like, you put your foot down and you're at 105 or whatever k's an hour, you know, from second to third you're now moving towards 100 k's an hour. So it's double point week holidays or whatever, but I don't know if you can hear this thing. So second, halfway into third, straight to fifth. Same as the STI. Tonight I was driving the STI and those self-cancelling blinkers are a good thing, aren't they, on the new cars? And I was, basically the way I drive it is first, third, fifth. First, third, fifth. That was tonight with no traffic. So, same thing here with lots of gear changes. So, at 60 k's an hour, the Liberty Legacy is at 3,550 RPM. No, gear change. Fucking what car can you do that in? You see that? Just give it a blip and off you go. Like, beautiful gearbox. That's why it's so sad mine's leaked. But it was far worse than the leak. Far worse because they said they had to order bearings and stuff. So now we'll go from third straight to sixth. Cruise on. This is a beautiful car, really is. The model after it was just too tall and the people voted. Apparently Subaru's not doing too well in Australia, I've heard. I don't think so by the amount of Liberties on the road, but yeah. These are WRX STIs, guys, and I'm sure the WRX will have issues with the new FA20. Just a joy to drive, absolute fucking joy. Oh, listen to this thing, guys. Oh wow, I've never done that. Because it had a vehicle speed signal, it let me go to 7. This thing sits on the fucking road. Sits on the road. I fatten the sway bars up. So second, straight through third, into sixth. There's no car from 2006 with a gearbox like this. No BMW, no nothing. No one. I love this gearbox. Love it. Absolutely drives beautifully. Absolutely drives beautifully, this car. Very low. I'm sitting lower than in the WRX. And it's got a nicer dash, that's for sure. All that fucking red, oh, does my head in. And in this car, if it overheats, you'll see it at least. Not that you get a warning light. I just don't know what they're thinking. I'd love to. Was just in Japan, never made it to the Subaru factory because it was just a hectic with 2 young children. You know, checking in out of hotels and all the -degree weather and stuff like that. Very difficult and tiring. So I didn't go. Plus, I translated their website, and you can't just go. Like, you got to 3 months ahead book or something, some shit. I don't know. Anyway, I'd love to ask them, why didn't they and don't they have an overheat warning light for the cooling system on the new cars, on any of them, even an Impreza? It's a joke. As much as I despise Volkswagen, I mean, they've always had that. You know, and a low level. So German car, get a low level, right? Low level sensor, and then you get an overheat light. In this Liberty, when the fuel goes low, the whole ring flashes. Now maybe that ring will flash when it's hot, but it's still not good enough. It needs a clear light. Now, nevertheless, you get the low washer level light on the STI, which I've noticed goes on and off on a really steep turn or sharp turn or whatever. But yeah, we need a level light, like a toilet float. Hello, it's cost 5 cents. And yeah, I'd love to know. I was just in Japan, and their toilet seats have more functions than this whole car. By the way, I've regassed the aircon here a bit. And it's bloody great. Better aircon than the STI. I tested them both today. The STI was struggling again. So this is actually a very sharp steering for this sort of car. I always used to marvel at it. Now it's not great, but already, I mean, I've gotten out of an STI and it's look, it points and goes, but immediately when I do that, I can feel some type of roll center somewhere that's not right. So as the car sort of, you know, like, as you turn, there's a delay, and this is the delay. You can look at the graphs from Subaru of how they benchmark the response to the steering and how the driver can feel the 100th of a millisecond fraction of delay. And they're right, because I'm turning the wheel here, and as nice as it is, it's not. So I'm turning the wheel. It's quite direct, but yeah. Like, I got in the STI yesterday. I haven't driven it for 5 weeks, and only today did I realise again how direct that bloody steering is. You can't take your eyes off the road. Like I've said in an earlier video, you can't rummage around the STI when you're driving. You'll fucking go on the wrong lane. I did. I crossed halfway over onto another lane, and today I nearly hit a median curb that was, you know, in Sydney.